Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to WDSU TV's continuing coverage of Hornet basketball alongside Roland DeVries and Derek Slayton. My name is Byron Dixon. We're in the midst of Game 2 of our doubleheader between your Delaware State University male Hornets and the South Carolina State Bulldogs, the visiting team, in a MEAC showdown. Breaking news over the past week was definitely a surprising move, or some move that some may have seen coming, was that of the firing of Delaware State University coach Greg Jackson. Now, the firing came after the Hornets have gotten off to a slow start, still winless in the MEAC, and decided to go with their interim coach, Keith Walker. He has coached 2 games so far, in which he is 0-2. I'm now going to get ready to send it over to Roland, who will have some more information about the firing and the hiring, or the interim coach, Keith Walker. Roland, go ahead. What do you have for us?
We're back here at Memorial Hall getting ready to start this tip-off between the men's Hornets games against the men's Bulldogs from South Carolina State University. Right now the Hornets are in a bit of a flux. They relieved Coach Greg Jackson of his duties earlier in the last week and replaced him with interim coach Keith Walker. Now Walker's entering his 3rd game. He's 0-2 right now for Delaware State, but this is the first home game that the fans are going to be able to see this Hornet team with the new head coach, the interim Keith Walker. Now, I talked with Candy Land, who is the athletic director here at Delaware State University. Her and I are going to schedule an interview later on this week, and we're going to go over everything on the reason for the coaching change. So right now, we don't have a lot of information on what caused the dismissal of Coach Jackson. But right now, the Hornets are trying to right their ship, which has been miserable so far. So they're 0-8 in the MEAC conference as they take on a Bulldog team that is 4-5 in the MEAC. Over to you, Byron, getting ready to start this men's game this evening.
All right, thank you, Roland, for that. I'm now going to bring in my broadcast partner, Derek Slayton, who will start with our keys to the game and our impact players. So, Derek, go ahead. What do you have?
For impact players, for the Bulldogs is Matthew Hezekiah, 6'11" forward who scores just under 14 points per game, shoots very good from the field, 58% from the field. Kendall Gray is going to have to do a good job against him because that's their leading scorer with 14 points a game. And Kendall Gray, of course, our leading low post defender, scoring double digits, 10 points and 7 boards per game. He's going to have to also block a lot of shots, which he's known for in order for the Hornets to win. In terms of keys to the game, they're going to have to score in transition. The Hornets' half-court offense has been miserable so far this season. It's just not gotten a lot of things done in a half-court setting. Also, they're going to have to rebound the ball better. They're getting out-rebounded by 3 boards a game. If they want to get out in transition, it starts with defensive rebounding. Also, another thing for them to do is force turnovers to get some easy buckets. The Bulldogs turn the ball over about 15 times per game.
Thank you there, Derek, for those keys to the game and those impact players. Let's go over the starters here. Let's start with the South Carolina Bulldogs. You have Adama Adams, Devin Joint, Matthew Hezekiah, Derek's impact player, Darian Eastman, and Daryl Palmer. For your Hornets, you have Kendall Gray, Kendall Williams, Tyshawn Bell, DeAndre Haywood, and Albert A.J. Thomas. So the 5 for the Hornets and the 5 for the Bulldogs. We're about ready for tip-off when they'll do the introductions. So, Derek, what do the male Hornets have to do today to get their first win in the MEAC?
Well, besides the keys to the game, they're going to have to get production from everybody. The last time we seen these guys play at home and do a good job was against Norfolk State. They played 10, 11 players, and you saw that energy level throughout the entire game. They trapped, they forced turnovers, and they scored a lot of buckets that way. Another way, they're just going to have to do a better job getting into the paint. This team, especially in the half-court setting, just moves the ball around the perimeter. Never any threat of attacking the paint for a kick out for the 3. They just stay to the outside. They can't do that today if they want to get a victory.
Thank you, Derek. I definitely want to see what the male Hornets do. We have yet to see them at home with their new interim coach. So it'll be interesting to see what differences or what similarities Greg Jackson and Keith Walker have in their coaching style. Hopefully, Coach Walker has a little bit more up-tempo style, a little bit more ball and player movement. It doesn't take 30 seconds to find a contested, tough shot that percentages are low on. So we'll see how it goes.
Another thing about Keith Walker is, as an assistant, he was really developed the big man. He developed Marcus Oliver into one of the best shot blockers this school's ever had, and the same for Kendall Gray. So you know he values the big man position, so expect them to get the ball into the paint early and often with their big man this game and see if they can get the win.
Definitely good to see the maturation process of some of the Hornet big men like you stated. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe he'll go inside to Kendall Gray more, see maybe some more pick and roll. Definitely emphasize rebounding and block shots. You know Kendall Gray is one of the best at doing that. So you see even DeAndre Haywood start, maybe tinkering with the lineup a little bit to see who really deserves the start and who really deserves to come off the bench with this lineup. He's trying to find his own recipe, as I would like to say, of what will work for him.
Also, since Casey Walker isn't starting, I would like to see him, when he does get in the game, just be aggressive, knowing he's not going to get 35 minutes. No pacing yourself. Just go out and get your points. Just be aggressive from the start to finish, because you know you're not going to get the same amount of minutes, so you got to put a lot of effort into the minutes you do get.
With all of Greg Jackson's staff still there, it's interesting. But you have President Harry L. Williams in the building, the athletic director Candy Young, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of pressure he can make in front of the hometown crowd here in Memorial Hall. They're the people that make the decisions about who stays and who leaves. So if he wants to get that interim tag removed, he's going to have to finish the season strong, especially with conference tournament coming up.
Yeah, they in the first two games 0-2, but the last game against Coppin State went down to the wire. They had a chance to win it at the end, but A.J. Thomas got stripped and lost the ball as time expired.
We're about ready for the tip here. Tip is off, and the Hornets win the tip. Kendall Williams gives it off to A.J. Thomas. It'll be interesting to see if there are any differences in the Hornet offense. And the ball is quickly stolen away.
Not a good start for the Hornets. A.J. Thompson got to be stronger with the ball.
Adams to Eastman. Pass is stolen by Williams. A.J. Thomas's shot is blocked there. Thought Williams might have taken that shot. Pull-up jump shot is no good for Adams. Eastman looks like there's a jump ball there on the call. Will stay with South Carolina State. Pass is to Hezekiah. Eastman to Adams. They throw a backdoor alley-oop to number 15, Devin Joint. Hornets were not ready for that. So
I saw them working on that play around 11 o'clock in the morning when we were setting up.
Williams to Thomas. Three seconds remaining. Haywood will have to drive, but he has bailed out with the foul.
Bad foul by Eastman. Only 2 seconds left to shoot. You got him 30 feet away from the court. But now they'll reset the shot clock because of the foul.
Thomas. Dribbling, a little too much dribbling here by the Hornets. You would think they get a whole new shot clock. They would have something maybe. Gray inside. They double him immediately to Bell. Great look there. And Tyshawn Bell breaks the scoring seal for the Hornets here. So great interior passing by the Hornet big men.
Good patience by Kendall Gray, knowing that double team is coming. Getting a great cut by Tyshawn Bell.
Moving without the basketball, ladies and gentlemen. And Kendall Gray being a willing passer in the post. Hezekiah's shot is good. He's 6'11", so he can. He's about the same size as Kendall Gray. So.
Very effective around the rim.
Double team comes for Thomas. Out to Haywood. 3 is no good. Rebound to Kendall Gray. Follows no good. Adams for 3. The shot is good. Pass to Bell. Bell on the drive. Haywood to Williams. The 15-foot jumper is money.
Good passing by the Hornets to break the trap. Everybody aggressive, knowing what they want to do when the ball is in their hands so far.
Screen is set there by Eastman. He will shoot from 3. And the South Carolina State Bulldogs come out on fire from beyond the arc.
Just an average three-point shooting team, but getting a lot of open looks in this 2-3 so far and taking advantage.
Bell to Gray. Slam dunk for Kendall Gray. Brings the Hornet crowd to their feet.
Very impressed with the passing by the Hornets early on. And they force a trap.
Pass to Joint.
Eastman getting the offense settled down.
Eastman. Wide open in the lane. Palmer, easy lefty lane. Drive by Haywood, stripped. South Carolina State has it. Looks like it will stay Hornet basketball, and there's a timeout on the floor. So we're about 5 minutes into the game, Derek. Male Hornets trail by 6. So what does stand out to you so far with Keith Walker's new system, I would say?
Defensively, they're getting those stops in the zone. But offensively, they're looking pretty good. I haven't really seen them pass the ball this well all season long. They're breaking the pressure, and they're getting the ball inside. Something we have not seen in all the times we've been broadcasting is them getting the ball into the paint basically every possession. So that's a good sign for the Hornets. They're going to have to shore up their perimeter defense. They're giving up too many three-point looks so far.
Good points there. It'll be interesting to see how the rotation changes or stays the same with Keith Walker as the coach, who you see Casey Walker coming off the bench now, so probably trying to get some scoring punch off the bench.
And I don't know what the situation is with Casey Walker or why he's on the bench, but it does add a lot of depth to that bench because he can play the 2, 3, or 4. So that's the one positive about him being on the bench is how versatile of a player he can be.
Tyshawn Bell with 2 points, Kendall Gray with 2 points, the emphatic slam dunk, and Kendall Williams with 2 points. So that's all the Hornets scoring so far.
Every Bulldog that's played so far has scored exactly 2 points for the 12 points for them.
Williams will put the ball on the other side of the court and give it to Thomas. Tyshawn Bell, that's the spot. It is good from about 18 feet for the big man.
I love the offense that we're seeing from the Hornets so far.
Three-pointer. Palmer, no good. Rebounded by Joint. Stolen by Bell. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Thomas.
Thomas took away Gray's rebound. He said, I got a big fella. This is mine right now.
Looks like Charles Burley and the aforementioned Casey Walker will check in as Bell misses a three-point shot.
Good hustle by the Hornets, but
2 Hornets are
come
down.
away
They have a
empty-handed.
5-on-3 opportunity. Palmer's jump shot, no good. Joint will rebound it. Out to Eastman. Adams from the exact same spot earlier. Three is no good. Rebounded by Gray.
Good defense by the Hornets on that 5-on-3.
Bell hesitates, thinks about it, shoots. Rebounded by Haywood. Pass is stripped. It will stay Hornet basketball.
We talked about this
Charles
before.
Burley and Casey Walker check into the
We want to see Casey Walker be aggressive. He's not getting the same amount of minutes. Look for his shot. Look for him to drive and just be an impact player.
Pass out to Bell. Williams to Casey Walker. They're front of the post, so Kendall Gray won't be able to receive the ball. Burley on the drive. Out to Walker. Three-pointer is water. Casey Walker, the long ranger, the sharpshooter. He's armed and dangerous, ladies and gentlemen.
Hornets down just one. 13 minutes remaining in the first half.
Adams will set up the Bulldog offense. Eastman, pull up for three, no good. Rebounded by Charles Burley, out to Williams. Williams, lay-in is good for Kendall Williams.
Good job by Williams shooting off the defender with his body. And nice use of the left hand lay-in off the glass.
No headband today for Kendall Williams, so help release the flying abilities of him. So you see him get up there for that layup. Shot no good for Hezekiah. Looks like a foul be called. Pass out to Hezekiah with the rebound, but there's a gang rebounding mentality for the Hornets. They get it back. Walker, three is in and out.
I like that the Hornets are getting out in transition. They're getting some good looks. That shot falls more times than not.
Three-pointer is good for Stevens. Hornets trail by 2 by a score of 15-13. So Gray in the post, they double immediately. Bell straight on three, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
Nick Doyle looking to check in on the next dead ball for the Hornets. They're getting more and more minutes because of his ability to score the ball. Joint with a bad shot.
Pull up is no good. Burley to Walker. Williams. Offensive fouls called.
Offensive foul number 22, Casey Walker, his first personal team, second. Media timeout.
So, Dirk, 10 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. The Hornets trail the Bulldogs 15-13. What's one of the things that are standing out to you so far, Derek?
I'm impressed with our offense. They really are moving the ball well, passing the ball well. They're getting into the paint, something we have never seen. And they're getting out in transition, something that we rarely see. And they're doing this on a regular basis. The offense is moving a lot better this game.
As stated, the president of the prestigious Delaware State University, Dr. Harry L. Williams, is present today. So it's good to have him in the crowd here today. So, Derek, what do you think about the president being at the game? Any little extra added pressure?
I mean, of course, all the coaches right now are just playing for their jobs. This is their livelihood. This is how they make a living. This is how they pay for their families. So, of course, it's extra pressure when you see the president watching and analyzing your every move.
Definitely. You may see the president and athletic director at the rest of the game because they're evaluating this coaching situation, and they want to know if Keith Walker is going to be the decision in the future. You know you're going to lose some guys like Casey Walker and A.J. Thomas, but who are you going to bring in to make this team better? Bring in some guys that create their own shots. Some big fellas maybe. Add some more bodies to it. So the development of young players. So be interesting to see. The play has resumed. .10:40 remaining. Stevens on a drive. Put back dunk over Kendall Gray with no regard for anything. Not human life, just for anybody.
Just anything.
Sheesh. Well, he's on somebody's poster. Hate to say it. Kendall Gray goes back at him. He'll get to the line for 2 free throws, but
Wonder if that dunk will wake up Kendall Gray. He haven't really done much with the ball in his few opportunities so far.
Number 33, Luka Radovic, his first personal team, second.
Jason Owens has checked into the game.
Kendall Gray.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. So the Hornets trail by 2 here with 10 minutes remaining. Stevens is trapped. He escapes it. It'll stay here with South Carolina State. Pass is almost stolen by Doyle. Shot is good by Wright. Extends the Bulldog lead to 4. Walker receives the ball on the left wing. Out to Gray. Burley will take the Owens in the post. Gray, pull-up jumper, air ball. I don't like that shot.
No, I don't. Especially because of how athletic Kendall Gray is. Like to see him get to the rim almost anytime he touches the ball.
Definitely. And Coach Walker was talking to Gray, saying you probably got to attack the basket if you got that matchup.
Yeah.
Shot over Gray.
Very good
Oh,
defense
good.
by Gray.
Burley Out to Walker. Doyle to Burley. Burley.
He carried.
Carrying violation will be called.
We'd like to see Burley just shoot that ball. Not a great shooter, but he had all the space in the world.
Carrying violation.
Mergin Gazovic is at the scores table.
Well, you see Coach Walker, he is emptying the bench here, so. Drive. Three-pointer, no good.
And it's just a scrum down low for a rebound.
I thought this was basketball, ladies and gentlemen, not football, you see.
Bulldog foul number 32, Karan White, his first personal. Team
Madron will check in.
started.
Walker to Burley. Madron sets the screen. Doyle, pull-up jumper. Shot is no good. That's Doyle's go-to shot right there.
It's a good shot.
Adams for three.
Adams only a 34% three-point shooter for the season.
Burley.
It's always fun to see when Burley gets the ball because he has a really good crossover and he normally gets a lot of oohs and ahs whenever he dribbles.
Surprised he doesn't try to look to score more.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, actually.
Walker's three is off though.
That's a bad shot.
Shooting bricks there. And the athletic layup, but the follow is there by Joel. Just out hustling his opponent, running down the floor, gets an easy lay-in.
Palmer already put one player on a poster for not boxing out.
Timeout, Delaware State.
Hornets will take a timeout here.
Down 21 to 15 with 7 minutes remaining in the half.
So, Derek, what stands out to you so far with 7 minutes remaining here in the first half?
The offense is starting to slow down. And they're just not good in a half-court setting. They got to do a good job defensively, force missed shots, rebound, and get out in transition like they were doing early in the game when they had the lead.
I like the intensity Delaware State's come out with on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, they need to box out and get rebounds, but do the little things. But they're looking a lot better offensively, I must say.
Also, I think they're starting to shoot a little bit too many threes and outside shots. Need to get back into the paint again.
You see a little bit more ball movement along with player movement and a lot of off-ball screens. Williams to Thomas. Thomas has checked back in. Walk on the drive, reverse layup is good. Showing if you go out there and contest that three, he can't put the ball on the floor. 6'5" frame, he can get to the basket and reverse layup in. Adams will look to set up the South Carolina State offense. Smith is in the game. Palmer, reverse lay-in. Ladies and gentlemen, he's putting on a clinic in a post against one Kendall Gray, one of the better defenders in the nation. Walker. May like to see him put the ball on the floor a little bit more since they're coming out there defending him like that. Tyshawn Bell, face-up jumper is good.
It's a nice shot by Bell. He's a double-digit scorer. Like that he went right back at Palmer.
rebounded. I don't know what that was, but they didn't call anything. Mitchell with the pro hop. They'll call a foul.
I have no idea what Hezekiah did. Looked like a 360 walk.
A little bit of a pirouette there. Didn't know that was allowed in basketball. We're going to send it over to Roland DeVries on the sidelines. Roland, go ahead.
Here at Memorial Hall, 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first half, and the Bulldogs lead the Hornets 23-19. So far, you can definitely see a different style of coaching from Coach Walker on the sidelines. He's yet to grab a seat as he patrols up and down the sideline, barking instructions to his players to keep their defense going and get back quickly on and set up their offensive plays. Right now, the Hornets are playing pretty good basketball, limiting their turnovers and getting some key plays from Gasevich, Nick Doyle, and Casey Walker, making a rare appearance off the bench. Came in, knocked down his very first shot of three, and then backed it up with another field goal. Both teams are shooting in the 40%. And right now, the Hornets have to be feeling pretty good about themselves as they're hanging tough with the Bulldogs this afternoon. Back to you, Byron and Derek.
Thank you, Roland, for that. Thank you for that, Roland. You see the cheerleaders here giving out free T-shirts. Thank you, sir. So the crowd is in a frenzy for free things. So, Derek, 5:24 remaining here in the first half. 23-19. The Hornets trail by 4. Adams. Palmer on the drive. Joint. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Thomas. Williams. Thomas. Walker. To Haywood. Williams. Three is no good. Rebounded by Joint. South Carolina State will bring the ball up court. Adams to Smith. Joint will take the 15-footer. Shot is no good.
Need a rebound.
And it is rebounded and put in by Hezekiah.
Hezekiah was just kind of just tipping it up there. Kendall Gray and Hezekiah fighting hard for post position.
Haywood's drive shot is blocked, but it is a foul call.
I think it was on Joint. Joint kind of undercut him. Dangerous type of foul. And I'm interested in the battle between in the game where you see Gray and Hezekiah, where they're just fighting very hard for post position each time down on the floor.
They have two of the bigger bodies in the MEAC going at it, Hezekiah and Gray. So it'll be important to see who can impose their will the most, and whoever can do that, their team will have a good shot to win this game. Not just scoring, but rebounding, hustle plays, staying out of foul trouble, altering shots. So,
yeah. Another matchup that's been going on is Tyshawn Bell and Palmer both have 6 points. They're just calling for the ball each time each person's matched up against each other, leading their teams in points so far.
.355 remaining. Joined alongside Roland DeVries, Derek Slayton, I am Byron Dixon here at Memorial Hall Gym. second game of our doubleheader as the Hornets trail South Carolina State Bulldogs. Score 25-19. Look at some of the top producers so far. You have Palmer with 6. You have Adams with 5. You have for Del State, Tyshawn Bell with 6 points, and Kendall Williams and Kendall Gray both with 4. As Haywood will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Shooting 2, DeAndre Haywood.
Free throw is good for Haywood. Second free throw upcoming. Free throw is good as well. Haywood knocks both free throws down.
They're going to have to inbound the ball again. Palmer just grabbed the ball and threw it, trying to get up the court as fast as possible.
Usually don't see the refs pay much attention to that sometimes.
Yeah.
Eastman gives it to Palmer. Palmer with the pull-up jump shot. No good. Bell with the rebound. Haywood will slow it up a little bit and give it off to Thomas.
Here's that
Bell.
matchup against the ISO.
Bell draws the foul, almost completes three-point play, but he'll get 2 free throws at the line.
And it's just funny to me because each time they go down the court, it's either ISO for Palmer or ISO for Bell. And both of them are winning the matchup on the offensive end.
Shooting 2, Tyshawn Bell.
Tyshawn Bell will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Free throw is no good. Second one, rebounded by Adams. Eastman will bring the ball past half court. Pass to Adams. 3-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Tyshawn Bell. Williams. Orchestrating the offense here for the Hornets. Bell has granted post. Doesn't go to him, so that's set it up top with A.J. Thomas. Gray with the ball top of the key. Haywood drives. Count it! That'll be an opportunity for an old-fashioned 3-point play, ladies and gentlemen. Haywood's left-handed. He's a southpaw, so he may throw defenders off with that little movement there, so they're not anticipating a left-handed drive and finish there.
Yeah, Haywood very explosive and strong for a guard. Allows him to get into the lane very easily. This is for the tie.
Haywood completes the 3-point play. Hornets knot this game up at 25 all. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by South Carolina State. Hezekiah
Going to get a foul by Haywood, hit him across the face. It's only the Hornets' 3rd team foul, so they still have a lot of fouls to get before they get into the bonus.
Hezekiah in the post. It's a block by Kendall Gray. Kendall Williams. Haywood. Haywood on the drive.
They'll kick it back out and settle up the offense.
Kendall Gray invites Hezekiah to his block party. Tyshawn Bell. Count it for 3.
Hornets take the lead with 1 minute and 50 seconds left.
It's all about closing out halves, ladies and gentlemen. So it'll be good for the Hornets to close out this half strong. Joe and Bell in the post banging. Shots no good. Out to Eastman. Resets the offense for South Carolina State. Backdoor. Looks like a foul be called.
Nice cut there and a great pass leading to the foul.
Joint will head to the line. 6'4" junior out of South Carolina. Free throws no good. Looks like blood is on Joint, so he'll have to go get that cleaned up before he can return to play.
Yeah, Haywood got him good on the arm on that backdoor cut.
Well, they always say if you're going to foul him, make sure they can't make the shot. So
Yeah, I guess the best way is to make sure he bleeding out his arm.
right.
I guess that's how you foul him good. Tyshawn Bell leading all scorers with 9 points so far. Doing it in a lot of different ways. Post up, face up game, spot up 3. Getting into the lane. Free throws. So Karan Wright will have to shoot the free throw for Joint.
free throw is good.
South Carolina State tried to get Joint back in, but were unable to. He'll be back in on the next dead ball.
1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. Hornets lead 28-26. Doyle will give it off to Thomas. Bell sets a screen. Doyle looks like a travel will be called. South Carolina State with the ball. Eastman. Steffens looking for someone. Gives it to Palmer. 36 seconds now remaining. 15 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Palmer gives it off to Jason Campbell. He will look for the three-point play. Off the pass from Joel. Interior pass in there by the South Carolina State big man.
Campbell will have a chance to take the lead with this free throw.
Just like Casey Walker will check in for Nick Doyle.
And that basket was Campbell's second of his career.
Looks like Larry Hurley will check in for A.J. Thomas.
Campbell was 1 for 11 for his career until that made bucket, but has made 3 of 4 free throws so far in his freshman campaign.
Campbell's free throw's no good. Rebounded by Gray. Hornets can hold for the last shot here. We are tied. 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tied up at 28. We have a couple of shooters on the floor. Yeah, the guy that can penetrate.
And you want to make sure you take the last shot. You don't want to leave any time left for a transition bucket.
Walker three-pointer is good. And that will not count.
It was close.
But the Hornets lead 31-28 here at the end of the first half. So, Derek, that was a good half of basketball for the Hornets there.
Yeah, Casey Walker did exactly what we hoped he would do coming off the bench. Just look for his shot, look to be aggressive. We saw him with a reverse lay-in. We saw him with a couple threes, playing good defense, and the Hornets have the lead.
The score at halftime is 31-28. So, Derek, what is one of the things that has jumped out to you as we look back at your keys to the game that you've pretty much looked at?
They didn't really score in transition a whole lot, but they did push the tempo. So they're able to get some shots in this kind of a semi-transition form. Another thing, they've struggled against the boards, though. I think this game could be a 6-8 point lead if they can rebound the ball better. They're doing a great job on the first possession on defense, but getting a lot of second chance points is the Bulldogs because they're rebounding the ball so well. They're not really forcing turnovers. Neither team really is pressuring the ball a whole lot in the full court. But they're doing a good job not turning the ball over, and they're passing the ball very well in their half-court sets.
All right, we'll be right back after this quick break with second half action. Once again, Delaware State University leads 31-28 right here on WDSU TV. We'll be right back.